Neurofibromatosis type 1 is an autosomal dominant disorder characterized by changes in skin pigmentation and growth of tumors along nerves in the skin, brain, and other parts of the body. It is characterized by cafe au lait spots, leash nodules, which are pigmented hematomatous nodule aggregates of dendritic melanocytes affecting the iris. Also characterized by fibrous tumors of the skin, which are usually benign tumors composed of fibrous or connective tissues, and they also have an increased susceptibility to development of benign and malignant tumors.
There are approximately 1 in 2,558 to 4,292 new diagnoses of neurofibromatosis each year. The mutation rate seems to be increasing, but what's causing that isn't known. Right now it's 3.1 times 10 to the negative fifth power to 6.5 times 10 to the negative fifth power. Neurofibromatosis affects approximately 1 in 3,000 to 4,000 people worldwide. It doesn't seem to be any more prevalent or less prevalent in any ethnic groups. It's also a little bit more common in childhood than adulthood, and that's most likely related to early deaths of people with neurofibromatosis.
Neurofibromatosis type 1, or NF1, has two known etiologies. First, it's an autosomal dominant inherited disease with a mutation on the long arm of chromosome 17. For families who have no known history of this disease, it is caused from a new mutation in the sperm or the egg. The mutation occurs in the gene that codes for a protein called neurofibromin. 50% of new NF1 patients have this mutation. About 1 in 3,500 people have neurofibromatosis type 1. Non-inherited neurofibromatosis type 1 is caused by a mutation in the NF1 gene, which makes neurofibromin. This protein is produced in many cells, including nerve and specialized cells surrounding nerves. Neurofibromin acts as a tumor suppressor. Mutations in the NF1 gene lead to a production of non-functioning neurofibromin that can't regulate cell growth and division. It is unclear how NF1 mutations lead to other features such as cafe au lait spots and learning disabilities. In cases of autosomal dominant inherited neurofibromatosis type 1, people are born with a mutated copy of the NF1 gene. This accounts for about 50% of all cases of neurofibromatosis type 1. 2 copies of the NF1 gene must be altered to trigger tumor formation in neurofibromatosis type 1. The mutation in the second copy of NF1 usually occurs during the person's lifetime in the specialized cells surrounding the nerves. Almost everyone born with one NF1 mutation acquires a second in many cells and develops the characteristic tumors.
Pathophysiology of neurofibromatosis type 1 results from a mutation on chromosome 17. Additionally, Schwann cells also have a mutation in the NF1 alleles. The manifestations of neurofibromatosis type 1 result from a mutation in or a deletion of the NF1 gene. The gene product neurofibromin serves as a tumor suppressor. It also serves as a signal regulator of cell proliferation and differentiation. The decreased production of this protein results in the myriad of clinical features. Additionally, genetic mutation leads to the non-functional version of neurofibromin, resulting in tumors along nerves throughout the body. This severity of neurofibromatosis type 1 varies widely, even between two people from the same family.